The Clever Cat and the Flying Bicycle. In the colorful town of Rainbowville, everyone knew a funny orange cat named Tito. Tito wore giant blue glasses, loved eating pancakes, and dreamed of becoming the greatest inventor in the world. But there was one problem. Every invention he made turned into a disaster. One day, Tito announced proudly in the town square, "Tomorrow, I will fly across the sky on my flying bicycle." The townspeople laughed loudly. "Your toaster exploded last week," shouted Mr. Bunny. "And your automatic shoe polisher painted my feet purple," cried Mrs. Duck. But Tito simply adjusted his glasses and smiled. Great inventors never give up. That night, Tito worked inside his messy workshop. Springs bounced everywhere. Tools rolled across the floor, and smoke puffed from strange machines. Finally, at midnight, Tito shouted, "Finished!" The flying bicycle looked unbelievable. It had shiny silver wings, a spinning propeller, rocket boosters, and even a tiny umbrella on top for rainy weather. The next morning, the whole town gathered to watch. Even the mayor arrived carrying popcorn. Tito climbed onto the bicycle dramatically. "Prepare for history!" He pressed a red button. Nothing happened. He pressed it harder. Still nothing. Then suddenly, boom! The rocket boosters blasted fire everywhere. The bicycle shot forward like a rocket, dragging Tito through the streets. Chickens ran in panic, hats flew into the air, and the mayor fell into a fountain. "Somebody stop him!" yelled the crowd. But Tito zoomed faster and faster until he reached the tallest hill outside town. The bicycle bounced off a rock and suddenly lifted into the sky. "I'm flying!" Tito screamed happily. The townspeople stared in shock as Tito circled above the clouds. Birds flew beside him while he laughed proudly. But after a few minutes, a new problem appeared. The bicycle had no brakes. Oh no! Tito spun wildly through the air like a tornado. He crashed through laundry lines, frightened a flock of pigeons, and accidentally flew through a giant birthday balloon shaped like a banana. Meanwhile, down below, trouble was starting in Rainbowville. A huge storm cloud rolled toward the town. Strong winds knocked over carts and signs. The town's old bridge began to crack dangerously while people screamed in fear. Tito noticed the disaster from the sky. "I must help!" Then Tito used the bicycle's giant umbrella to hold the broken bridge together, while people safely crossed. The crowd cheered loudly. "Tito saved us! You're a hero!" Finally, the bicycle ran out of fuel and landed safely in a haystack with a loud poof. Tito climbed out dizzy but smiling. The mayor shook his hand proudly. "Your inventions may be crazy, Tito, but today they saved Rainbowville." From that day onward, nobody laughed at Tito anymore. Well, almost nobody. A submarine scooter for fish. And the entire town